this war that's coming up, man. This war that's not literally coming up, but it's right there. We on the brink of war. And I'm watching my people, my Americans, man, my fellow Americans, man. And I think we already to a point where our society has gotten out of our hands. Our culture, our nation has gotten out of our hands. This is no longer our nation.
It's time to revolt. It's time to revolt. My people, it's time to revolt. It's time to revolt. Save up your money. It's time to revolt. It's time to revolt. They know that we coming. It's time to revolt. It's time to revolt.
Hey, what's up, everybody? It's King Kadash, aka Kahlil, aka God's Warrior. Today I made sure I didn't do this podcast with anybody else. I didn't have no guests on or nothing because it's kind of a sensitive topic for people, and I ain't want people to associate themselves with my opinions on them. But remember, man, every time you see an episode of Revolution, it's for y'all. It's for all of our improvement, man. It's everything I do is for my circle and my people. For all of our benefit, you know what I'm saying? So always know you always gonna get something out of every episode, man. Even if it's a more laid back one, or if it's a serious one, you always gonna get something out of it. Everything I do is for our improvement. Today we're gonna be talking about this war that's coming up, man. This war that's not literally coming up, but it's right there. We on the brink of war. And I'm watching my people, my Americans, man, my fellow Americans, man. As we proud Americans, we watching and I think we already to a point where our society has gotten out of our hands. Our culture, our nation has gotten out of our hands. This is no longer our nation. Our nation doesn't belong to the people anymore. It belongs to the government. As much as we think we have power, which we do have power at this point in time, but we in a gray area, and we about to go into the red area, where we don't have any power anymore, where power's being taken from us, and we just about there. And it's an attack on us. We already in a war. We're involved in a war now on our own soil. It's kind of a civil war because the system is attacking us. And that goes for black, white, Spanish, Chinese, anybody, man. Anybody call themselves American and say they care about this country and care about the people of this country, then y'all gotta understand we under attack now. We under attack how? With social media, with entertainment, with movies, with music, with food. There's even poison being put in our food, and all this stuff I'm bringing up. I'm sure y'all hip to. I'm sure y'all have already checked it out and are intelligent on it to some degree. But what I'm saying is like understand it's not just like man. We gotta start eating organic. All right, man, we shouldn't look at so much social media. All right, man, it might be poison in the air or something like that. All right, man, fluoride's in the water. We just have to get filters. All right, the school system is kind of screwing our kids' heads up. We just gotta teach them right when they come home. No, these are attacks, man. If somebody was attacking your household, if they was declaring war on your household, you'd act more aggressively and defend your household. And that's where the point we are now. We're under war now. So we got a brink of our nation going to war with everything going on with Iraq and Israel, which I'm definitely not into politics. I don't watch the news, so I might not be as educated as somebody who does stay plugged into the news. But even the news is like a question of source and how you can trust it. But what I'm saying is right now we got war going on in our own soil. We got division, divide, and conquer. We have, I think last time I looked, it was like 13 billion people in America, somewhere around there. I could be off, but I'm just going by memory. But the point is we got a bunch of people in here in America. What do we have to choose from in America? We get two people to choose from. So out of all these billions and billions of people, you give us two people to choose from. All right, are these two people philosophers and scientists, or what brings them to the table that say they could lead our country? All right, what is it? It's a popularity contest. So we getting caught in this little this whirlpool of choosing out of two people every 4 years to so-called run the country, which, you know what I'm saying, even that's a whole different discussion of who's really running the country. But the point is, it's starting to turn into government against the people. And it had been there, but now it's taking a sharp turn. It's getting a lot more dangerous. And what I'm noticing is if we don't wake up now, if we don't start becoming accountable now for what's going on in our smaller cities, on our streets, in our cities, in our communities, and then in our states, and then in our country, that it's going to get out of hand. It's going to get to the point of no return where we can't control it anymore. So what we got with the war going on in with Iraq, Israel, and stuff like that, you got to ask yourself, why are we in this war? What are we doing here? What are we doing about to go to war and sending nuclear bombs for Israel, and already have sent them so much money to not even Israelites, but just Israelis that occupy that nation right now? What are we doing? We about to go to war about this? What's the consensus? What was the average American think? They think it's time for war? Are they ready to send their 18 and ups to war for this reason? Is there somebody threatening our country? And I think if you dig and you really get educated on it, you'll see it's not. We're not there. It's no reason to go to war now. And I'm pro-American, but sometimes when you say something that goes against what the government has assigned as important, they say you anti-American. And that's not what y'all viewing today. You're not viewing somebody who's anti-American. I'm pro-America. I'm definitely pro for the people. And I see my people coming under attack. Like I said, man, soon it's going to be a draft. Are you prepared to send your daughters and sons off to a draft? Are you prepared to go to war? Is it a good reason? I'm ready to die and kill for my nation, for my family, for my people. But is this the time to do it? Is this a good reason to do it? And that reason isn't even up to the people. It's like, hey, we picked this popular kid and he's going to make the decisions or not. And we just sit back like zombies and we wait for them to make decisions for us. You can't be that weak, man. You can't be that weak. And I know most men, especially men, could understand. They don't deem themselves as weak. They deem themselves as strong, tough guys, Americans, blah, blah, blah. All this stuff. But where's that toughness at when you got somebody jerking you around and controlling the population like they are doing with bad choices out of bad choices? And we finally seeing the cookie crumble. And we seeing our politicians and stuff come apart. And we seeing a lot of that with, the touchy subject of the Epstein files. And I say touchy subject because it's disappointing how we acting. And I mean the people. The government's doing what they do. What do? They move slow. They move methodical. They move at a pace they want to do. And they do the things they want to do. But as people, we're sitting back like, hey, daddy government, you should get those people who are in the Epstein files. Go get them. What are we waiting for the government to do? This is when a revolution has to start coming into play, man. Like, all right, we're not waiting for y'all to release the Epstein files. Like a couple of years ago when them people stormed the Capitol about, maybe I'm not intelligent on what they did it for. Maybe it was immigrants or whatever, or make America great again, whatever. But they stormed the Capitol on some like, we not putting up with it type shit. And now what they doing? They sitting back. They sitting back saying, could you please release the Epstein files? And when we getting little trickles of it and all this, and I get it, man, there's some stuff in there that will really turn society upside down. And I'm sure Epstein did that on purpose. He had a kill switch in them files, man. And the kill switch was a self-destruction thing. Like if he get touched, if he dies, not just people will learn these people were pedophiles, but there's enough going on in these files that he's keeping, and he's keeping accurately, and he's keeping safe, that he could collapse society. And that's what we seeing. We seeing a snowball effect. So Epstein files ain't just about some people going to jail for pedophilia. And I mean, even that's questionable because people should be dying for pedophilia. But that's a whole different subject. But that is a subject American people should be demanding. But the point is, okay, so what were those files set up to do? So if we believe some of the stuff that came out of it, you got Joe Biden was executed in like 2019. That came out in the files. You have celebrities and politicians in a sex ring. And it's not like celebrities, quote unquote. No, it's people being named. They naming names. But it's an uncomfortable source of information. It's an uncomfortable amount of information. Like, it's like, wait, I looked up to that person. Wait, I like that person. I watch that person's show all the time. That's my favorite actor. That's my favorite musician or whatever. Man, we got to unplug from all the nonsense, man. We got to really, if you really love America, if you with that Make America Great Again, if you pro-black, pro-white, pro-anything, pro-Latino, pro-Asian, man, then this affects you, bro. And you really got to shake off them entertaining us to death. Like, they're entertaining us so much that we like, oh, that's going on with Epstein. That's going on with the war going on over there. But the new football season is about to start. Or, man, they coming out with a new Marvel movie. Like, how much movies they gonna come out with? How many Netflix shows and movies can y'all watch? They coming out with a movie every day, every week. They dropping another movie. New music all the time. New. Now they have social media where it's like, okay, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Threads. Why are they trying to entertain us to death? Why are they trying to keep us so focused on being entertained? What's going on behind our back, like a magician when they showing one hand and doing something with the other hand? What's going on that they doing that? I'm telling y'all what's going on, man. We about to go to war. And we're already involved in a war on our own soil, a war where we being attacked, our kids being attacked. I was looking at this this study, and like 800,000 kids in the U.S. go missing each year. 800,000. Now, half of that is like parents, you know what I'm saying, baby mamas and baby daddies grabbing their kids and saying, hey, they're supposed to be with me. So you cut that in half. 400,000 kids go missing a year in the U.S. 400,000. That should bother any noble, sane, righteous person. That should bother you enough to say, man, fuck PlayStation, fuck what movie coming out, fuck social media. This problem got to be addressed today. And we should be up in arms addressing this problem. That many kids go missing, man, more than a red flag should go off, and stop posting about stuff, man. You're not doing your part because you posting on Facebook or you posting on social media. And I get it, this is a podcast and I'm at a point where I'm just talking, but this is more of a wake-up call, man, a revolution. Like, we supposed to be doing more about these problems rather than just waiting for daddy government and daddy police to come fix it for us. Are we that frail and that weak? Are we that soft? Are we that zombified that we just wait for daddy to come fix it while we consume more music and more television and more Netflix and Pluto and whatever else garbage we can consume? More scrolling? Like, come on, man, we gotta shake. We gotta start looking at each other as a village and a unit and a nation. And not rich versus poor, black versus white, Muslim versus Jew or Christian. You know what I'm saying? We really got to lock in, y'all. And I don't this is a lot of information to kind of shove at y'all. And I'll do more on it and kind of dive into it more. But this is more like a wake-up call, like including myself. Like, we all got to wake up and we got to do more about what's going on. And not just think like, because that's a part of the trick is they teach us that we don't really matter. We don't really matter. And if you want power, yeah, you got power. You got power in your vote. And how has that worked out for y'all? Just seriously, how has that worked out for anybody? Like, I'm very proud to have Obama as a president when he was president, because that was beautiful for my black people. That was beautiful, man, to have a black president in the office. That meant a lot for us as a people. But truth be told, there's no difference between Obama, Trump, Bush, Clinton. What really changed in the nation? What really changed with the people? And then people are pointing out little stupid stuff like gas prices. Every single president you ever had, gas prices went up, down, up again, and down again. Get off of that horse. We're being given the facade of power because we get to choose out of two people. And that's a facade of power, man. And we really got to wake up and realize we do have more guns than the army. There's more guns in the nation than there is in our army. Like, we can mount up. We can start policing ourselves. We can start, Instead of waiting for Epstein files to get released when daddy say it is, no, we can go and demand those files. We can go bang on some doors, bang on some buildings. Like, we can really revolt. We can stand up and do more. And if we don't, though, we gonna have a troubling future, man. We're gonna have a lost future. And a lost future for us because it's coming quick, but definitely a lost future for our kids and stuff. So out of care and stuff, you know what I'm saying? We should start mounting up, start actually talking to each other, and start grouping up more and more, and not seeing our differences, but seeing, you know what I'm saying, our similarities, and seeing what makes us alike and what makes us, and what are we on agreement with, and then how to go about moving as a unit instead of individually. Because, yeah, no individual going to really change anything unless we all come behind with that individual and start to move, man. And I know we got pro-Trump people, pro-Biden or whoever, Democrat people, Republican people, but even that split and separation is a facade and a trick used by the enemy. That's literally a civil war, like Democrats versus Republican. Are you liberal? Are you woke? Like, all that shit, that's bullshit. And I speak to y'all like that because y'all need to be shooken out of y'all days, man. We need to be shooken out of our days, because I'm included, man. All this stuff around us really isn't important, man. We about to get a shock and a wake-up call here real soon with the war and what's going on with the war, with what's going on with UAs and UFOs, and just the end times are coming, man. And if you sit and you wait, I wouldn't wait if I knew somebody was coming to attack me. I would go get them. You know what I'm saying? And we got to get that mentality back. We got to get that mentality back of really, really mounting up and sacrificing ourselves, our lives, our time, our money, and our energy into greater causes than just buying another house, buying another car, and paying payments on it, buying new clothes, taking vacations twice a year, and looking good for other people and caring about what other people think of us, and trying to keep this facade. Like, we really got to dumb it down and say, wait a minute, on paper, what amount of this bullshit really matters, and toggle through it and get down to the 5 keys that matter. You know what I'm saying? Which is health, life, and you know what I'm saying, safety and stuff like that, and really see how that's being attacked right now, man. So, yeah, we'll definitely touch on this subject again. I'll probably have maybe some educated people on the topic, man. But, yeah, this is just a wake-up call for you and me, and just saying, man, we got to do better. We got to do better in this area, because stuff is about to hit the fan. And by the time it hit the fan, it'll be too late. So we really need to mount up. And by mount up, I mean literally mounting up. No more commenting, no more posts, commenting on something and feeling better about yourself. Nah, man, there's no change there. They're good with us doing that. We got to make them uncomfortable. Uncomfortable is getting face to face with them. You know what I'm saying? Power only understands violence. You know what I'm saying? Violence trumps power. Power trumps money. Money trumps men and women. Men and women trump children. Trump, I don't know if that's the word, but you get what I'm saying. So we gotta, not saying we gotta get crazy and we gotta get violent, but we definitely gotta shake out of our comfort zone. We've gotten so comfortable that we're reaching the danger zone. It's time to do things that make us uncomfortable, things that put us at risk a little bit to better our nation that we all love. So this is just a part of the start of the revolution. And yeah, man, I'm gonna be right there with y'all the whole way, man. I'll never give y'all dirty water. All the water I'll give y'all is clean. Either I'm right or I don't know. You know what I'm saying? So y'all touch base with me, reach out to me. You know what I'm saying? Come up with some ideas. Let's start working together as a community, and then as a city, and then a state, and then, like I said, a nation. But first in our household, let's all get one accord in our household, with our group of friends, and you know what I'm saying? Start reaching out and building groups and coming together, man. Because like I said, we definitely hold the power right now. Even though the facade is they hold the power. Like, they could call the police, they could bring in the army. We got more guns than them. Don't let them fool you. But soon the tides will change and the power won't be in our hands. So let's start addressing it now. Y'all stay blessed, man. Keep y'all head up. And, you know what I'm saying, unplug from the entertainment, from sports, from movies, just a little bit. Unplug from it sometimes so you can see the real reality we in instead of being blinded by entertainment, more music, more movies, another fucking superhero movie. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, football season is over. Now basketball season coming. Like, nah, man, we not going for it no more. You know what I'm saying? Even if we start with a small number, we growing. All right, man, y'all be blessed. It's King Kadash, a.k.a. Kahlil. Y'all be blessed, man. Talk to y'all later.
It's time to revolt, it's time to revolt. My people, it's time to revolt, it's time to revolt. Save up your money, it's time to revolt, it's time to revolt. They know that we coming, it's time to revolt, it's time to revolt.